Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball.
Why don't you leave her alone,
It's
Jimmy?
become an iconic line from a star-studded Hollywood classic from 1992, Penny Marshall's A League of Their Own. And a new book tells the inside story of the making of one of the most successful and beloved sports movies ever.
No crying in baseball, the inside story of A League of Their Own, big stars, dugout drama, and a home run for Hollywood was written by journalist Erin Carlson. And she's with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
What did Penny Marshall do that took this from what might have just been an average movie that we've forgotten into something that's so memorable?
Well, we know Penny Marshall as Laverne
Sure.
from Laverne and Shirley, but then she transitioned into directing and became really, really good at it. She really knew comedy, and she really knew the heart, the emotional core of how to make a movie and make a movie that people loved. And she was really good at casting. So she cast this movie so well. And she did something really great by casting Tom Hanks as Coach Jimmy Dugan.
Now, everyone thinks that Tom Hanks is having a career that never stopped, but he was in kind of a slump, and she had to fight to get him in this role?
She did. The studio, Columbia, was not jumping up and down about casting Tom Hanks. He had 5 flops, including Joe versus the Volcano,
Oh, yeah.
which I loved.
Yes.
And then Bonfire of the Vanities.
Yeah.
And, people were still kind of sucking up to him in Hollywood,
Yes.
but they were wary about casting him in this movie because he'd made all these flops. So Penny was like, no, you got to do it. And he was happy to do it. He gained weight. He loved filming the movie in Evansville, Indiana. He ate a lot of Dairy Queen, a lot of pork ribs, and he was a good-natured troublemaker on the set.
I was working in Evansville when they were filming this.
Were you really?
Yeah,
Oh, my gosh.
And I remember, Madonna's in town, and of course Madonna's bigger than life, but you plop this huge star in with a bunch of actresses, and she doesn't really have a ton of acting experience. How was the chemistry with her and these other real actresses?
Right. Well, everyone was afraid of her because this was peak Madonna.
Yeah.
Right.
They didn't know how to act around her. They were scared of her because she kept everyone on their toes. She would just try to get a rise out of you. Mm-hmm. And for Tom Hanks, she took some getting used to. He was a nice family man, and she was always trying to push buttons.
Yeah.
But she ended up being really good in the movie. She wasn't known for her acting, but she was playing a version of herself.
Yeah.
And I think she succeeded.
And she didn't think Gina Davis she thought she was totally uncoordinated and right. They didn't get along?
Well, Gina gets along with everyone. Gina's just this wonderful, tall, kind of dorky, loving woman. And Madonna, I think she was a little intimidated by Gina because Gina had won an Oscar, and Madonna wanted to be the star, and she felt like she was being made an extra.
And I didn't realize Deborah Winger was supposed to do that part that Gina Davis did?
Yes. Deborah Winger, who was a really big, prestigious actress at the time, was supposed to play Dottie Hinson. When she learned that Madonna was going to get cast, she said to Penny Marshall, You're making this into an Elvis movie. I want nothing to do with it. You're going to cheapen the quality. And Penny was like, no one tells me how to cast my film.
Yeah.
So Deborah was fired, but she walked away with $3 million. So I think she still won.
Yeah, because she didn't do a thing.
I think she won A League of Their Own.
How did this story handle issues of sex and race?
Well, Amazon had that reboot, A League of Their Own, and they updated the story to include queer storylines. A large number of the original players of the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League were gay, and the movie kind of glosses over that and hides it beneath the surface. But that new TV series, which was canceled, unfortunately, brought it to light. As far as race, they acknowledge racial exclusion within the league with that wonderful scene of the black woman picking up the ball on the foul line and throwing it over Gina's head.
I didn't realize how much, aside from the auditions they had at Wrigley Field and some of the shots there, they filmed that whole jitterbug dancing scene at Fitzgerald's in Berwyn, and the guy from the Hubbard Street Dance Company did that, and that was supposed to be with Carmine from Laverne and Shirley, right?
Oh, yes. Well, okay, so Carmine was a really good friend of Penny's.
Right.
She wanted to cast her friends, and
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to get acting roles
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you're known as the big ragu.
Right.
Madonna did not want to partner with him. She was like, he can't partner. She wanted to partner with another Chicago dancer named Tony Savino. So they worked it so that she could partner with him, but then she had to canoodle with Eddie Mecca after that dance sequence.
It's so great. All these behind-the-scenes stories that I didn't realize, and there's some great photos there, too. You can see Erin tonight at City Lid Books on North Kedzie. For more info, go to erincarlson.com or follow her on Instagram. Thanks, Erin. Nice
Thanks,
to
Erin.
see you.
Thank you so much.